It's a good day. I'm Patrick Andrews. It's the world's largest all-themed Ford event, and it takes place in Carlisle every year. The Carlise All Ford Nationals will be in full swing tomorrow through Sunday. Mike Garland is here to tell us about the show. Alongside him, his very recognizable face, it's Antonio Fargas. Thanks for being with us.
And the car.
And the car, of course. So first, let's talk about the show a little bit. What's a part of the show?
Oh, well, I mean, of course, this guy and the car. Paul Michael Glaser, who played David Starsky, is coming as well. But it's more than just Starsky and Hutch this weekend. It's a celebration of the Ford Bronco. 50 years of the Bronco, really the first off-road 4x4 type of truck or SUV that came on the market. We're honoring 45 years of the Ford Pinto. Everybody laughs when you say Ford Pinto, but I tell you what, when you see one, you look. And when you see them at Carlisle, you're going to see a few dozen of them this weekend. We're honoring 40 years of Roush and the Jack Roush brand that he has brought to the Mustang world. And the coolest part, and this just broke on us yesterday, Ford is bringing its all-new Ford GT to the show this weekend. This is a $500,000 car, the one they're showing off, the only one of its type in the United States. It'll be available on the market soon, and you can see it this weekend.
So it's pretty much showcasing everything Ford. And this guy, of course.
It's the past, present, and future of the Ford brand for sure. I mean, it is easy to say without reservation that if you come to the show this weekend, you're looking at 100 years of Ford history, and then you can see it in one place. You don't have to go to this showroom and to that showroom and to this museum and that museum. You can see the living, breathing pieces of automotive history at Carlisle this weekend.
Let's talk about history. This car has a lot of history. Well, this one is a replica of the one that they used in the TV shows. This one was actually used in the movie.
In the movie with Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller.
All
and
right.
I think they made 3 or 4 of them. And this one is one. It's also one in where I live in Las Vegas. Is a friend of mine who has one of the show cars as well. So 3 of the last from the TV series are still around, and I think we're going to have 2 of those cars at the show this weekend as well.
So there's 3 remaining cars left, but I was asking you before the show, how many cars did you use on set?
I think we went through about 8 of them in 4 years.
Right.
So it was, I mean, the way they treated them on the set, and it was pretty hard, but Ford made a really strong product, and they made a lot of them. And what was special about it was that fans could get this car because it was a Gran Torino. They could get them, and if they wanted to paint them or do the things they did with this car, they could do it themselves. So it was one of the first cars from TV series. Like, you couldn't go and buy a Batman mobile,
right?
But you could go to Ford and buy a Gran Torino and have the same car that was used in the show.
Yeah, you could be as cool as Starsky and Hutch.
And even that, you know, we have a lot of Pintos at the show because that was made by Ford, and there were even some folks who owned Pintos who painted them red and put a white stripe on them as well.
Now, are you a car guy?
I'm always a car guy. I mean, living in Los Angeles and growing up, grew up in the East where I didn't use cars, but since I've been in Los Angeles, cars are part of my life, and to have something to do with them in television and film, you know, the Aston Martin and James Bond, cars have been a part of our history in film. So it's special for me, and my daily cars have always been a variety of products that I've used, and still looking for new things.
Well, this is your second time at the car show. I think you came 10 years ago, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
Mike, give us the details. When does the show run?
Well, the gates open tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Adult tickets are $12. Kids 12 and under get in free. Antonio and Paul Michael Glaser, who played David Starsky on the show, they're going to be doing multiple autograph sessions throughout the weekend, starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you can come out and check out these guys, see the cars, meet them, and then we have a bunch of how-to seminars that'll bring you up to speed with your automotive knowledge. You know, not every car you can get under the hood and work on anymore. There's some tech involved these days. So we have product experts that are out. Ford offers free test drives at the neighboring Carlisle Expo Center. So if you want to get behind the wheel and see what Ford is bringing to the table at your local Quality Plus Ford dealer, you can do that for free. And otherwise, you can just check out the 3,000 plus cars that are going to be at the show.
And if you have a license, you can drive this car too, or ride along with Paul Michael Glaser or myself at the show.
Yeah, on Sunday we're doing some rides. So
awesome.
as long as the weather holds out, you can get behind in the passenger seat and take a ride with these guys.
All right. Well, we have much more to do with you. I mean, we're going to do actually more with both of you coming up, but we're going to find out more about your acting career in just a moment. So stay with us. We'll be right back on Good Day PA.